Perversion for profit.
Pornography. Now what's the big deal about it anyway? Well, to answer that, we gotta start with the brain. The brain. Our brain has its own little drug manufacturing plant. It's in our head. Only instead of cocaine or heroin, it makes a drug called endorphins. No, not dolphins. Endorphins. Are you paying attention to me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Endorphins make us feel good. In fact, they make us feel great. And when you look at porn, our brain makes a lot of endorphins, and we feel great. But porn ain't sex. Porn is a cheap substitute. And when you look at porn, your brain makes the same drugs that it does when you have sex. Then, your brain gets programmed and tells you to look at it again, and again, and again to get that same high. That's called addiction. Porn is crazy addictive. And maybe you're thinking, if you're gonna be addicted to something, porn's not that bad of a choice, right? Well, just listen to these fools. Where these fools at?
I hated myself. I hated what I had become.
Why can't I stop this?
I was hiding it. I found out ways to hide it on the computer, to delete things where she wouldn't see it.
At the time I was in college and high school, I was spending upwards of $250 to $300 on 1-900 numbers. I became addicted from that point on.
Man, porn will mess your life up.
Through this material, today's youth can be stimulated to sexual activity for which he has no legitimate outlet.
What he's trying to say is called desensitization. That's desensitization. It means that you get bored looking at the same old stuff, and you need to look at worse and worse stuff to get excited. And that's called desensitization. Now eventually, the fantasy of porn isn't enough, and the only way to satisfy your fantasy is to do something sexual with somebody else. Now that's called acting out. Now once you start acting out with other people, you've just crossed the line you can never cross back over. Plus, it drags someone else into your mess. And believe me, this is a mess you don't want to have to clean up. But enough with all the clinical stuff. The bigger issue here is that the big man upstairs tells us that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Now are you listening? Whoever looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. That's heavy. And that's why it's so important to guard yourself from this stuff. Man, porn is everywhere, and it comes at you when you aren't even looking for it. These porn people are pretty smart too. They even use simple words to send you to a porn site. Like no, I'm not gonna give you any ideas. And if you haven't stumbled across it yet, well get ready, because you will eventually. Now you are probably asking, okay dude, how do you expect me not to look at porn and not to check out girls without locking myself up into a padded room? Well, I'm glad you asked. First things first, you and your dad need a battle plan. Now you're gonna get shot at, but if you're ready, you can defend yourself. So here's what you can do. Number 1, now talk to your dad about the stuff you've already seen. And dads, don't freak out. It's alright. We've all seen it, or we're gonna see it. Stop being all weird about it. And dad, explain to your sons that the people he sees in porn are not enjoying it. It's not the way it was meant to be. They're being degraded. Now number two, put your computer in a place where other people can see what you're looking at. And don't get online when no one else is around. That's just setting yourself up. Now talk to your dad about getting some filtering software. Covenant Eyes makes some pretty good stuff, so check it. And number 3, get some accountability so you aren't alone in the battle. Maybe you and your dad become accountability partners. That way when you mess up, and believe me, you will both mess up, you can hold each other accountable. Number 4, if your friends are looking at this stuff, it's time to find some new homeboys. So let's recap. Number 1, talk about it. Number 2, don't surf alone. Number 3, get some accountability. And number 4, run with the right crowd. Word. Real stuff. Now that's a life sentence, boys.
Are you the 3 o'clock appointment for Freedom Against here? Or what's your name?
They call me. Actually, my name is Travis Nelson. I'm
Travis, I don't see you. Are you reading the teleprompter?
Well, I'm from Jim's
do you do?
Pizza. Here's your delivery. And boy, you best not. You all best not be looking at any pornography.